Hi guys, we're here today with Carl Crawley, aka Mr. Awkward, to do a bit of training and have a bit of a laugh, mainly at my expense.
Are we indeed? Basically what we're going to do is a little bit of intervals, sprinting, a little bit of obviously exercise, and try and see if we can control our breathing when it comes to obviously reducing stitches, expanding vessels and getting moving. That's what we're going to do. But yeah, I'm just sorry about interrupting.
It's that time. You probably sat, overthought, overthinked about past breakups, bereavement, you're grieving. But one thing I want to say, because you will be suffering with all these sort of things, is do you understand how incredible you are? Do you understand how someone can go through all the pain you have gone through and still be that nice? Still give without the expectation to receive. You are incredible. Just keep that dignity and soul after being tarnished and hurt. You're incredible. Do not let anybody change who you are or the way you are. You know the saying where yawning is infectious? So are smiles. So smile in the face of adversity. Keep going. You've got this.
So, who is Mr. Awkward? He's the British charity man taking the running community by storm, with recently completing 2 charity runs each over 45 miles. His efforts have got the attention of none other than David Goggins. Carl has suffered through depression, but is making a big wave in coming out of the other side, and posts inspirational videos on social media to try and help others. And we're fortunate enough to have him for a day to help Becky in her Ironman training.
There, all caught up.
Gotta get all your glutes and stretches in. This is how you train properly.
I'm falling for your changes, baby, I see you. You've been talking all this bullshit, down in my head. I'm falling for your changes, baby, I see you. You've been talking all this bullshit, down in my head.
Goodbye, my love. Repetition is key, and sometimes like you get so tired, you do get tired. I get tired and I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm stiff, I'm aching, but it just means I'm training hard. It just means you're training hard and you're putting effort into yourself. And the one thing I always say is never quit, because that's the thing which puts us back into the cesspool of obviously normality. When if you want to strive for success and greatness, you've just got to put the effort in, and it's all on you, because nobody is going to pick you up and going to drag you outside. And the one thing I always say is, if you're going to choose your friends, you want to choose your friends with the sort of the mental aspect of, you don't want a friend to stay down and go, oh no, we'll sit down, we'll have a pizza, we'll chat. No, you want the person that's going to go, right, now get your gear on, and we'll go in, and you're going to go, I hate you so much. But the thing is, though, the benefits you will get from that type of friend is going to be far greater than the person goes, let's have a few beers, a glass of wine, sit down, have takeaway. You don't want that. So just when it comes to training for some sort of like competition or running, it's just choose your friends carefully, choose the people you surround yourself carefully, and make sure you're surrounding yourself with positive, like-minded people. That's not going to bring you down and also make you feel like poo-poo. So surrounding yourself with success will give you success. Muster yourself in what you want to, like surround yourself with positivity, become positive. And that's why I avoid everybody, including my ex.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Any questions? Any questions?
What started you running?
Overcoming depression. Overcoming depression. The concept of I always felt as if nobody was there for me, which, truth be told, to some truth, there isn't. So I knew that nobody was ever going to pull me out this dark hole.
Yeah.
So I thought, if I ain't going to do it, where's it going to lead me? And it's going to lead me to an even worse position next year. So depression can overwhelm you, no matter who you are. So when it comes to that, you have to have a true belief in making a change for yourself, because if it overwhelms you, you're going to be stuck.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
So next question.
What made you decide to do your crazy 45 milers?
I think I'm going to say, sound sadistic, I'll say the thought of pain. The thought of pain, no, it sounds bad when you say it like that, but having that drive and thought process where you're like, I am not going to be beaten. Like, life's hard enough as it is, so the only time I want to get beaten is if it's in the bedroom by a woman. The concept of the long distance is I want to be able to prove something to myself, because I'm nearly 40. I want to leave a legacy, and the one thing I want to inspire people, and also my kids, is like, you can come from anywhere. You can come from a childhood like mine, where you're in the care system, you don't go to school, you're a little bit rebellious, you make mistakes. Jesus Christ, I'm the man of mistakes. I've made plenty, and you can overcome any form of adversity and just push it and push and push. And when people say, yeah, you're a little bit insane, just go, thank you. Just say thank you. Because that's it, best way to be. Because it's not a lonely road when you've got multiple split personalities. Hello. No, I'm not going to kill him. I'll do it later.
What's the next challenge then?
70.2 miles. 70.2 miles. I'm going to do it from just past Robin Hood Bay, down the coastline. End of February. I'm going to punish myself to the point of where I feel dangerous. And that's not like as in I'm going to run with a spear and try and stab people. I mean, like, I want to be uncommon amongst the uncommon, because there's ultramarathon runners, there's long distance runners, there's obviously insane runners, and I want to be just above them. So when everybody looks at me, they're like, you have got some instability, which is rather attractive, but I don't want to be anywhere near you. Yeah. 70.9 miles is my next one. And I think when you test yourself, Becky, you will notice a difference in your self-esteem, obviously your confidence, and it makes you walk, not like as if you're better than anybody else, but it makes you walk and feel proud. And that's the whole point, because I feel proud, so I'm glad you are now seeing the addiction that we call obsessive running.
It's not just the running though, is it? I've got the cycling, which I've always been doing for the last couple of years anyway. But I've added in the swimming too, so I'm like...
Yeah, well, that's multi though, that's multitasking. You put me in a swimming pool, honestly, I'm like a lead ball. I would sink to the bottom. You would have somebody trying to save me, and as they're trying to save me, I'd be pulling them down saying, no, stay down here with me. I like this place, it's lonely, but it's seductive. They can't hear you scream. A wider surface on the floor, so it keeps your feet nice and locked in. So, and that's why.
Oh, no, definitely.
That's why, if we're advertising, Brooksies, give me a sponsor deal. Go on. So recap of what we've done. So so far.
So yeah, we did lots of different stretches, which will hopefully help a lot with the shin splint I tend to suffer with a lot. Did some nice warm-ups, a couple of runs, a couple of sprints. Got to talk a bit about why you run, what it does for you and things like that. So,
out of everything, what's the most informed information you can take from obviously us doing some training together?
Just know your limits really is a good one, but don't give up at the first hurdle.
Yeah.
You're better and you're stronger than you ever think you are.
Right,
give yourself more credit. If you're breathing a bit too hard that you can't talk, slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, that's it. Well, they're the key concepts. So that's everything you do with anybody else is learning. It's learning, Becky. So like, if you've taken any bit of information from me, which is never give up, that's a key principle, because obviously you've got to carry on. Honestly, like life's hard enough, and sometimes exercises can be so different to life, but it's not. It's not if, it's just putting self goals in, self achievement in. And that's the one thing, if you've learnt that from obviously this today, then 100% obviously I know I've done my job, as well as made you laugh. Because obviously I had a little giggle and you've just had some experience with me. So if you want to obviously subscribe and you want to see more of us, there's going to be a subscribe button there, but if you missed it, it's going to be that way.